Hey everyone, this is Chug from Keyboard Gaming, and today I will be going over the top 10 best Star Wars games ever made. As a massive Star Wars fan, as with the rest of the Keyboard crew, there's something about exploring the Star Wars universe for yourself in a video game. I don't know about you, but most of these are my top favorite games of all time. You have probably heard of these games if you are a fan of the franchise, so here are the top 10 best Star Wars games. Number 10. Star Wars: The Old Republic. This is a game that we have put in previous videos, but it is worth putting into this one. It is possibly the only Star Wars MMORPG, and it is totally free to play. You can choose a specific path and class, and each of the classes have a different story that goes along with them. From there, you can explore a ton of planets and complete a ton of main missions and side quests. There are also a ton of DLCs that are purchasable if you enjoy the game that much. There is honestly so much content packed into this game, but I do have to warn you, the game is very addictive. It is multiplayer as well, so you can play with your friends. Number 9. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. This game came out in 2003. Yes, that long ago. The game centers around a Jedi Padawan by the name of Jaden Korr, who is on his way to finish his Jedi training. The game takes place after the events of Return of the Jedi and revolves around the defeat of an evil Sith cult. Sometimes older games have the extra love put into it from the developers who wanted to make a great game rather than make money. This game is definitely one of those games and is definitely worth your time and money. Number 8. LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. If you have never played a LEGO game before, then I don't know what your childhood was like. This was one of our favorite childhood games, and to be honest, we would still play it now. Yes, it is like any other LEGO game, but there's just something different about this one. I like the LEGO games that allow you to free roam pretty much anywhere you want, and this one has it all. There's a ton of content packed into this little game, and if you like the Clone Wars show, that is pretty much what this game is based on. It's a great Star Wars game. Number 7. Star Wars Republic Commando. This is another one of those older games that are better than most newer ones. The story of the game follows Delta Squad, a group of clone commandos during the Clone Wars. The game covers their mission in 3 different well-known areas, and from what I remember, the story is actually very good. It is first person, and that is what immerses the player. If you like clones, then this is a game you should play at least once. Most of these games on this list are fairly cheap, so don't be afraid to pick one of these titles up. It will be well worth it. Number 6. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. This is also another game we have put in previous lists, but it is Star Wars and deserves to be on this one. As said in previous videos, the game is about a Jedi named Cal Kestis, who is on a mission to rebuild the Jedi Order. Along the way, you fight giant creatures, Imperials, and even Sith Inquisitors. It is honestly a great Star Wars game, and if you like Souls-like games, then you will like this game. It is a little difficult, but you can turn on story mode if you just want to focus on the story itself. If not, enjoy the challenge. Number 5. LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Now the next 5 games on this list are by far our favorite Star Wars games of all time. They were either games that we played way too much, or games that we have played over the course of our whole lives. LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga is a game that will be close to all of our hearts, because it was probably one of the first video games we have ever played. Actually, before this, The Complete Saga, there was LEGO Star Wars 1 and 2 that we played as well. This game, besides LEGO Indiana Jones, is the best LEGO game of all time. If you haven't played it, then you are missing out. If you're enjoying the content we are giving you, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We always want to give you the best content possible, and it would help us so much if you supported us by subscribing. Alright, back to the list. Number 4. Star Wars Battlefront 2 2017. Battlefront 2 is actually a relatively new game, but it has actually changed so much over the course of 3 years. When it first came out, EA got a ton of backlash about loot boxes and such, but as time went on, they slowly made the game better. Honestly, we played it from the beginning, and if it didn't change, then we would still play it again. It is one of those games that you kind of forget about, and then all of a sudden get an urge to play again. The graphics are amazing, and the content in the game is very well done. You can buy it for pretty cheap, and it's totally worth playing now, even though they stopped any future updates with the game. Number 3. Star Wars Force Unleashed. We first played this game on the Nintendo Wii. Yeah, the weird motion controls. The game is fairly odd, but as I said before, old sometimes means better quality. It follows the story of a Padawan who gets taken from his home by Darth Vader himself and trained in the ways of the dark side. No one really knows about you, so you can eliminate pretty much anyone who gets in your way with Force Lightning and other abilities. The mechanics are very good for a game this old, but I am telling you, the story in it is absolutely amazing. It is a game you definitely need to play if you are a fan of Star Wars. Number 2. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is probably one of the biggest Star Wars games ever made because there's just so much content packed into it. You start as a generic, no-name person aboard a Republic cruiser that is under attack. You can create your character as well. You are then thrown into this giant journey through a very mesmerizing story. You can then choose whether you want to be a Force user or a gun user, and there is also a ton of outcomes depending on what you choose. You just have to play the game to know exactly what I am talking about, but it is one of the best Star Wars games out there that you can play. Number 1. Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005. This is by far the best Star Wars game on here. Well, in my opinion. It is more of nostalgia because I played the game a whole lot throughout my entire childhood, and it's just an overall great game. Yes, the graphics aren't the best, but that does not matter when the gameplay outdoes pretty much everything in it. You can play a single player campaign, galactic assault, and even just go into instant action and play some battles with your friends. It is a game that I cannot recommend enough, so go and check out for yourself. I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe. If you liked any of the games on this list, make sure to comment down below and let us know if there are any Star Wars games that I didn't put on this list that you like to play also. Check out our gaming podcast and also our Discord server. All links are down in the description, and thanks for watching.